Hello Shopify users! Today we will be teaching you how to get the best results when removing backgrounds from product images using our Malabi tool. For the best results, make sure you use a light-filled image, make sure the object is in contrast to the background, and use a clear and uncluttered background. When you enter the app, you'll see your dashboard. Here you can see all the images that have been extracted from your shop. Let's follow the rules and choose a light-filled image, make sure the object is in contrast to the background, and use a clear and uncluttered background. As you can see, the background removal worked perfectly and does not require any further touch-ups. We can press Replace the enhanced image to replace the original image. Keep in mind that this action is not reversible. For the sake of the example, let's choose a dark image. You can see that the removal wasn't perfect. We can click on Touch Up to try and remove the background. The red color represents the background of the image we're looking at. When the image is dark, it's harder to identify the exact object borders. Let's try to mark the object by pressing the green Object button. And now we'll mark the object with the cursor. We don't have to be exact, all we have to do is give hints as to what the object is, and the algorithm will do the rest. We'll hit the red background button and mark the background. We can also preview the results to take a look at what our end product will look like. As you can see, it's not really perfect, and that is why a dark photo is not optimal for this tool. We can now press Save Changes, and it won't replace the image yet. Rule number 2 is make sure the object is in contrast to the background. Let's choose a product image with a low contrast relative to the background. As you can see, parts of the product are merging with the background, and it's tougher to tell the product from the background. We can try to mark the background again with the red button. We can also further highlight the object by hitting the green Object button here. Let's go back again to mark a little more of the background. We can click Preview to take a look at our results, and as you can see, it looks pretty good, and we can click Save Changes. Rule number 3 is use a clear and uncluttered background. Now let's see what happens when we try to remove the background with too much background clutter. Here we can just try our best to mark the object to give it some more hints. We can do this until the result is as accurate as we want it to be. When we use an image with a cluttered background, like in this example, parts of the product tend to merge with the background, and this may lead to a bad result. Now we can see the preview and see that the result is not the best for the amount of effort we put in. We can also add the enhanced image to product by clicking here. You can go to product and click the product you've been working on. You can see in the product images the image we added and the enhanced image, which is now replacing the original image that we uploaded. So for best results, make sure you use a light-filled image, make sure the object is in contrast to the background, and use a clear and uncluttered background. Thank you from Malabi.